The president spoke to correspondent Steve Kroft about last Sunday's attack, which he called the longest 40 minutes of his life.
I want to go to the Situation Room.
Yeah.
What was the mood?
Tense.
People talking?
Yeah, but doing a lot of listening as well, because we were able to monitor the situation in real time, getting reports back from Bill McCraven, the head of our Special Forces operations, as well as Leon Panetta. There were big chunks of time in which all we were doing was just waiting. And it was the longest 40 minutes of my life, with the possible exception of when Sasha got meningitis when she was 3 months old, and I was waiting for the doctor to tell me that she was all right. It was a very tense situation.
Were you nervous?
Yes.
What could you see?
We were monitoring the situation, and we knew as the events unfolded what was happening in and around the compound, but we could not get information clearly about what was happening inside the compound.
Right, and that went on for a long time. Could you hear gunfire?
We had a sense of when gunfire and explosions took place.
Flashes.
Yeah. And we also knew when one of the helicopters went down in a way that wasn't according to plan. And as you might imagine, that made us more tense.
So it got off to a bad start.
Well, it did not go exactly according to plan, but this is exactly where all the work that had been done anticipating what might go wrong made a huge difference.
There was a backup plan.
There was a backup plan.
You had to blow up some walls.
We had to blow up some walls.
When was the first indication that you had found the right place, that bin Laden was in there?
There was a point before folks had left, before we had gotten everybody back on the helicopter and were flying back to base, where they said Geronimo has been killed. And Geronimo was the code name for bin Laden. And now, obviously, at that point, these guys are operating in the dark with all kinds of stuff going on. So everybody was cautious, but at that point, cautiously optimistic.
What was your reaction when you heard those words?
I was relieved, and I wanted to make sure those guys got over the Pakistan border and landed safely.